Another big controversy here in the city. It's a world-famous race. It's now under fire. Mayor Bloomberg saying the New York City Marathon is still set to take place this Sunday in spite of the devastation so many people are coping with after Sandy. ABC's John Schriffen has the latest on this growing controversy. John, good morning.
Amy, good morning. It is a tricky political decision for the city. Run this massive marathon despite the serious issues plaguing the city, possibly creating more chaos, or cancel an iconic event that could show the city recovering and can bring millions of much-needed money to small businesses. New York's mayor says the starting gun will fire Sunday for the annual marathon here, filling still damaged streets with more than 40,000 runners and millions of onlookers.
We expect by Sunday most of the power will be back, if not all of it.
But despite dramatic efforts to bring the city's power grid and subways back online, there is growing concern that much of the race's 26.2-mile course will not be back to normal, clogging commuter routes. And many are now questioning whether a city crippled by a storm should be focusing on a race instead of a recovery.
It just seems wrong if one police officer leaves his or her job helping others because of the storm to go work at a road race.
The race begins in the city's most difficult-to-reach borough, one hard hit by the storm.
It starts on Staten Island right by the bridge. We've been cleaning up that area, and then it's on main roads throughout the city.
But despite those efforts, Staten Island's borough president is calling the decision crazy, saying, quote, "What we have here is terrible, a disaster. If they want to race, let them race with themselves. This is no time for a parade." But supporters say just the opposite.
The New York City Marathon shows off the spirit of the city. The best thing we can do is come together and celebrate.
Mayor Michael Bloomberg says it's not just about symbolism. It's also about restarting businesses, something he says those who lost their lives would want.
They would want us to have an economy and have a city go on for those that they left behind.
And Mayor Bloomberg has suggested putting a deadline on how late the final runners can cross the finish line on Sunday. This morning it was also announced the race will be dedicated to the victims of the hurricane, Amy, and their families.
Because there may not be power late at night. That might be a little scary for those runners. Thank you, John.